Hey y'all, welcome back to Math Rescue. I'm Andre, a certified math coach. In this video, we're going to talk about multiplying polynomials. I'll start with the area model. You can actually see where each term comes from. Then we'll switch to the more standard algorithm you'll use most often. Once you understand how to connect the two, the multiplication process makes a lot more sense. Let's talk about it. So on the left-hand side here, we're going to start by multiplying using the area model. So we're going to select two of our binomials. You can only do two at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and record our 2x minus 3 across the side and our x plus 4 on the top. The idea behind the area model is that we're finding the area of each of these individual boxes. Area is length times width. So in other words, for us to find the bottom right corner, we'd be multiplying the the plus 4 times the negative 3 to find the area of that box. All right, let's start on the top left corner. So I have 2x times x. That's going to give me 2x squared. Next box on the bottom, we have x times negative 3. Going to give me negative 3x. Then we're going to go across 2x times 4. That's going to give me 8x. And then the last box, 4 times negative 3. I get negative 12. What's really nice about this method is that you end up with like terms happening diagonally. And so before you record your final answer, you can just go ahead and combine those like terms. 8x minus 3x is going to give me 5x. Right. From here, we can go ahead and take that answer and we can multiply it by our remaining binomial. So I have the 2x squared plus 5x minus 12. So that trinomial times the x minus 1. Right, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to think about finding the area of each of these individual boxes, combining like terms, and then recording the result. So 2x squared times x is going to give me 2x to the third. 2x squared times negative 1 is going to give me negative 2x squared. The next box, 5x squared, negative 5x, negative 12x, and then positive 12. Right. So I'm going to get ready to record my result. That means showing the like terms. So we get 2x to the third. 5x squared minus 2x squared gives me 3x squared. Negative 5x minus 12x gives me negative 17x. And then our 12 didn't have another constant to combine with. All right, so that's our area model. The area model can take a bit to kind of set up sometimes. So the way that's probably going to be more common, especially if you don't have a huge multiplication problem, is just to what some teachers call FOIL, where you just kind of distribute. So let's first show that with the first two binomials. It's the same exact thing, same exact result, it's just the setup is different. So if you notice here, I'm just multiplying all the terms out. And then from there, we want to combine like terms. So 8x minus 3x gives me 5x. Right. So same exact result, just a little bit quicker, a little bit less setup. It does require me to keep a little bit of better control on where I'm kind of putting everything, making sure I'm not leaving anything out or forgetting anything. We're gonna do the same idea here. We're just gonna draw arrows to everything multiplying. So x times 2x gives me 2x to the third. Times 5x gives me 5x squared. X times minus 12 gives me minus 12x. Negative 1 times 2x squared gives me negative 2x squared. We're going to basically be multiplying everything here by negative 1. And last multiplication. Okay. Next I want to combine like terms and then I'm finished. So we have our x squared term. And we have our x terms. With our x squared terms, we have 5x minus 2x. That's going to give me 3x squared. Negative 12x minus 5x is going to give me negative 17x. And then our plus 12 doesn't have anything to combine with. All right. Definitely, I hope you can find a method that you like. I'm Andrew with Math Rescue. See you in the next one.